MP, you want me to answer a question?
Sure. What's up?
Are we facing a basketball team tonight or DJ Khaled?
What? Oh, because all they do is win. Okay, I see what you did
I don't mean
there.
that we're literally facing DJ Khaled. That would probably be a lot easier.
Oh, dude has a pretty decent jump shot. Do not sleep.
Still, these guys just can't seem to lose. We're gonna need you to be taken over if we're gonna flip the script on these guys.
Nah, you can count on me, coach. Because I'm going to go hard every chance I get out there.
I know you will. Thanks, MP.
He about to tear the roof off.
Both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ilyasova out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis. Then it's MP. And it's Beverly in at the 2 spot. And it's Paul penetrating. It's stolen by Davis. MP outside. Lets it go with a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks to Ilyasova. Passes it to Davis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And they pick up 2. MP's got 5 points so far.
You love it when a star player like Anthony Davis is willing to share the ball and find a teammate.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Darvin Ham. David.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room.
Thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. We played just over a minute here in the first. The 3 from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I mean, this is Anthony Davis. He can do everything for you. Leadership, this guy is as complete as it gets.
Here's Paul. No good, unable to end this run. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
MP, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 15 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And first time out of the game called for free. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Paul to stop the drought. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Booker against Beverly. Booker's shot is good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Los Angeles came out with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in, and here is Paul following the three from MP, and the shot goes in.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And here's MP for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Booker coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
The opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
after being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Patrick Beverley's doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. We don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Paul looking over the floor. Ayton finds Booker to stop the run. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. It seems to be rushing shots.
Hard to believe you could have.
The Suns shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Anthony Davis on out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's MP in at the point. Here's MP following the basket by Chris Paul. MP passes to Beverley. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
All against MP. Beverley, the pass to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. MP's got 40 points. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Johnson, LA's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. MP kicks to Beverly. And they double up MP. Back to Beverly. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Back to Craig. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Ilyasova.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The 3 from MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got 46 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paul passes to Johnson. Ayton against Bryant. Ayton kicks to Johnson. They grab their own miss. Another shot. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Ayton. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Paul's shot is off. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And that one's good. Beverly.
That's a pretty impressive finish from Montrezl Harrell.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul. Lakers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. MP passes to Beverly. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Booker. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And they double up MP. And taken away by Johnson. Now, Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one's good, Ayton.
Ayton very much used to the defense collapsing and having some bodies around him, but just brushes them off.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
and the awareness of his footwork and body.
Think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Biombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Landry Shamet comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Frank Jackson in for Chris Paul. Now here's LeBron. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington.
Just effortless as LeBron racks up another easy dunk.
Booker looking around. Lets the three fly. His fourth miss of the game. He's made 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude.
Times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. Okogie comes in for Devin Booker. Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder dishes to Jackson. And Jones sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipating.
So it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to halftime. First, let's take a look at the injuries this team has been dealing with.
Mikal Bridges is a big loss for them. Not the flashy dude, but he's still the ultimate 3 and D guy who keeps teams honest.
No doubt, it affects his team at both ends. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. And that's a potentially devastating injury that will keep him out not just the rest of today, but quite a while too. That is just awful to hear. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Craig, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Bryant slams it in.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
A nice shot by Booker.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
And they double up MP. Ilyasova inside the line, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball against MP, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And Bryant not holding back that time.
MP outside. And another three for the Lakers.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Beverly against Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Craig. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's Beverly on the wing. Back to MP. The kick out to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to MP. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Paul outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. 12 points for Chris Paul.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts, so he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And stolen by MP. It's Beverly on the wing. Inside, Ilyasova finds Beverly. Misses from close range.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Over in the corner, Paul puts one up from 19, and the jumper is on the mark. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time. Instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
And they double up MP. Ilyasova inside the line, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Booker against Beverly. Shot from free throw range. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Beverly wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Paul passes to Craig. Back to Paul. To the paint, and stolen by MP. And they double up MP. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James kicks to MP. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Paul passes to Johnson. To the left side wing. Ayton dishes to Paul. Not going to go that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. MP deciding where to go with it. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. MP against Paul. Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
MP passes to Bryant. Yep, that one goes. Bryant's got 12 in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
The pass to Johnson. Ayton in the high post. Working on Bryant. And it's Ayton missing. Lakers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. From deep, James. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
Passes it to Beverly over Paul. And again, it's the Lakers.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was... Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
MP outside. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo, and it's Devin Booker in for Josh Okogie. Ryan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. MP comes in for Lonnie Walker, and they double up MP. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? It's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Jones is out there with Bryant. Then there's Brown. And it's MP in at the point.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
MP against Jackson. The drive by MP. And the layup is good.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Booker. And Jones sends it back. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Jackson. And that one drops. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the left block, and that one's good. Shamet. Lakers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's MP. Bucket is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
down low. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
MP finds Bryant. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Feeds it to Booker. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Fires from deep. And again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Ayton a screen on Schroeder for 3. Booker sinks the three-pointer.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson finds 8. Bryant with the rebound. MP right side. There's the 3. And got it! Another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Terrific win tonight. You were electrifying out there. What does your performance say to people who questioned your ability to run the offense?
Oh man, this team is full of energy. You know, it's like pinging the ball around. You know, no one's supposed to hold the rock without making a quick decision. So that's all that is. You know, everyone doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, it was impressive. You know, a colleague of mine said you look a bit like the 7 seconds or less Suns out there.
Thanks, Candace. Whew, that's an honor, man. Steve Nash is one of my favorite old school players. I mean, everyone likes to score, but my real passion is setting up my teammates. You know, nothing makes me happier than watching those guys eat. Everybody got down tonight.
They sure did. Congrats to you.
Appreciate it.
Go deep.